This is John Clare behind the camera, and speaking with Carolyn True from
In
SOLI.
front of the camera.
Yeah, with SOLI Chamber Ensemble, and you guys are preparing Middle East Journey tomorrow and Tuesday. How has this been a journey for you?
Oh, it's been terrific, and one of the reasons is because of this. Graham, please come join. We have two wonderful guest percussionists. This is one of them, Graham
Hi.
Francis. Without them, this would not be a Middle Eastern journey. We're having a great time with new sounds and new instruments and new people. What do you think?
I agree. Yeah, there's a lot of unusual writing for percussion, but that's not unusual because percussion always ends up playing pots and pans anyway, right?
And rocks.
And rocks, cans of compressed air, and the usual arsenal of gongs and bells and whistles and chimes and drums. It's good. It's fun stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. So you guys are also doing some mixed ensembles that are kind of mixing up some duos here and there.
Yeah, the first half is all duos. There's a duo between Stephanie on clarinet and Tom Burt, the other percussionist, and then two pieces for piano and something else. Piano and cello by Ranch Baran, and piano and violin by Daniel Poor.
Oh, very cool. When you guys are looking at these sort of Eastern influence Western works and Western influence Eastern sort of things, what are the differences for you guys as musicians? Are we talking rhythm, melody, both? What are some of the contrasts between playing some of these works and what you'd normally be?
I would say the rhythmic element is particularly important for these. I think that's, yeah, well, as a percussionist, you're not playing nearly as much pitch content, as harmonic content as the other instruments, so the rhythmic part of it is definitely a big deal. And the fact that the doumbek is such an integral part of Middle Eastern ensembles in general, that Tom plays very well. The piece is set up spatially so that he's in the middle, and also musically it's a very focal point and holds a lot of the stuff together, which is nice. And that's a change. Usually I think most Western music is more likely to be harmonically driven from piano or strings or whatever, with us adding extra stuff. And it's almost the opposite this time. They still provide all the harmonic impetus, but we've got really, we're driving the bus, as it were.
We really are.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting when you're looking at the score, you'll see mostly traditional meters, except for a couple 4+1.
Right.
But the division, the subdivision of those meters is different than we would have expected. So we'll have a 9/8 that isn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's really amazing. You can't sit still when you're hearing all this stuff. It's great.
Oh, cool. I guess I'd end asking about the idea of putting all that together, that there's some very visual elements, and in fact, this world premiere, you guys don't even all start on the stage at the same time, right?
No, I may come on.
Yeah. Again, that's a good point. Going back to what we were saying earlier, the percussion really starts the thing. Well, Tom starts the thing, and I have a bunch of call and response stuff with the clarinet. But then he's the guy at the very beginning. It's not the solo part. The solo part's in the clarinet, but it's, I don't know, it certainly sounds to me like that's a really important part of it. Yeah, and then there's the compressed air thing, which you see as much as hear. It's kind of goofy. I've never done that before, but it's a good idea. And like I was saying, it's not gimmicky at all. It's well written, and if you had heard it without seeing it or knowing what that sound was, it's a sound that fits in the whole whatever sonic envelope. That's my teacher liked to say.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys. We look forward to this journey.
Us too. Yeah.